The theme verses of Romans are found in Romans 1:16 and 17. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed by faith and faith alone. As it is written, but the one righteous by faith shall live. Paul is not ashamed of God's great news. He knows this news is true, and he cares enough about people to share this great news with them, no matter what they might think about it or him. Paul is so excited about this great news because it unleashes God's power for salvation, which is God's power to change the human heart. Our hearts begin like stone because of sin, and sin is that terrible self-will that makes us want to tell God to get out of our lives so we can do what we want when we want. But God miraculously makes our hearts soft and kind as His kindness and His love pour into our hearts when the Holy Spirit comes to live in our hearts at the moment of salvation when we believe God's great news about Jesus Christ. See, Paul wrote about power here because he knew the Romans loved political and military power. But the emperors of Rome had not the power to change the human heart. God alone possesses resurrection power, showed when God raised Jesus Christ from the dead. And God alone possesses the power of salvation to save a person from their hard-hearted sin. Paul loved to speak about power because this great news is powerful news, powerful then and powerful now, to keep changing hard human hearts in every generation. This great news works. It works a miracle in the human heart. And that is why this Christian message has had staying power for over 2,000 years. And in this great news, God's righteous character is revealed. He promised to provide the way of salvation to everyone in the world. To the Jews first, because Jesus came to the Jews first, but then to all the rest of us in the world as the word about Jesus spread. God's righteousness is seen as He fulfilled His promise by providing salvation through Jesus Christ. And the way one becomes righteous today is to believe in Jesus Christ. Believing in Jesus Christ is the very secret of life, since the one righteous by faith shall live.